Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Hump Day. Hope you're having a great Wednesday today. Okay, we are talking all about DeFi and DeFi projects today, which are taking the world by storm. We've been pretty big on Uniswap. We've liked the functionality. We've liked the access that it's given us to different projects. But now it really seems to be justified in terms of its economic model. Check this out. Uniswap has churned out $7 million in Ethereum fees. That's more than Tether in the last 30 days. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at Ren Protcol, which has locked in $420 million of Bitcoin on Ethereum. These are unbelievable numbers, and believe me, that has carried over into the price performance and the exuberance on the part of the supporters of Ren Protcol and those that share the vision. Quant Network is in the news. They have partnered with Fractal Wealth to connect DeFi to the Overledger Network. After that, we're discussing Uptrennd. They're entering DeFi. Their staking portal is going to launch at the end of the month. And Jeff Kurdikis is talking about a 100% APY. This means you'll be able to double your 1UP simply by staking. Even in terms of cryptocurrency standards, that number is unbelievable. It's something I haven't seen before. 100% is really quite something. Matic is teaming up with Easyfi and WazirX to launch DeFi tools with the Matic network. And then we'll be discussing Ethverse to round things out. Ethverse is something we discussed as far as a project to look out for in terms of our 4 selections for low market cap gems. Ever since we've been discussing that, you guys have been asking more about this project. We think it is something special. Their price has soared ever since we featured them in that video, guys. If you like this kind of content, blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's kick things off now with a look at the markets. We're here on CoinGecko.com. Down again, unfortunately. We keep retracing, but what goes up must come down, and this is only just temporary. We are down, however, 3.6% on the day, $378.7 billion. Bitcoin now, unfortunately, below $12,000, sitting in the higher range of that between 11 and 12K zone. Multiple projects down a few percentage points, as you can see, with the exception, I guess this time of Chainlink is not down quite as much, but you do have -3, -4, -5% on the day, unfortunately. And this is pretty much the case for the majority of projects. Bitcoin right now sitting at $11,845. That's down 3% in these last 24 hours with a dominance of 57.7%. Okay, let's kick things off with this observation at AltcoinBuzzIO. Make sure you're following. We tweeted this. Users from the decentralized exchange Uniswap have spent almost $7 million in Ethereum gas over the past 30 days. Let that sink in. So, we've talked about Uniswap quite a bit as far as the functionality of that exchange, rather, how we like it, how it grants us access to some of these projects that are still kind of under the radar. But what this is suggesting is that Uniswap is getting a lot of traction and is financially and economically viable. It's making a lot of money because people are digging it, and it's a model that seems to be working. So check out this ranking, the ETH25 leaderboard in the last 30 days. Uniswap sits at number 1 with 17.7 thousand Ethereum spent, which is noticeably ahead even of Tether USD. I think this means to suggest that, Uniswap, given where it is right now, I would consider it still relatively new on the scene. It's got a very bright future. I'm only just getting into Uniswap, I have to admit, and this is shameful, but I was late to the party. But this is something significant. Like, I feel a sense of urgency now. I want to make sure I get into it and understand it comprehensively, because something is happening here, and it's about to take over the world. Just my personal opinion, and obviously I'm being a little bit facetious, but something very special with Uniswap is happening, and now the numbers are bearing it out. Okay, something is also happening with Ren Protcol that's very special. They've locked $420 million of Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. Here on Twitter at BZL Wang. Bitcoin is now an undeniable part of DeFi with $420 million US of BTC on Ethereum in one form or another. In the last 24 hours, over $24 million has been moved through Ren Protcol to be used to farm yield. Anyone not generating APY right now with their Bitcoin is asleep. And despite being a down market today, as we just saw, negative 3.5%, Ren Protcol is up 13.8%, likely in response a little bit to this news, but mostly just in response to the positive momentum, sitting at 52.7 cents. This is at least, guys, a quintupling of Ren's price when we pointed it out, when we highlighted this project earlier in this month, and probably a couple times last month we alluded to Ren. We discussed it briefly as one of our selections. So unbelievable price performance, really, for a good project that deserves it. Again, up 13.8% on a day when the market is down 3.5%. And speaking of Ren, we're giving away $50 in a Ren crypto giveaway. Altcoin Buzz is. One winner gets 25 Ren, which is about $50 worth. All you have to do is like and retweet. You have to follow at Altcoin Buzz IO, and you reply with any fact, opinion, or link about Ren Protocol. This ends on the 24th of August, so you still have a few days to participate. I wish you luck. You may as well enter and throw your hat into the race. This is the update, however. We're now giving away 100 Ren, not just 25. So best of luck to all you members of the Altcoin Buzz army that choose to participate. Okay, moving right along today, we're discussing now Quant Network and a new partnership at Quant_Network. With this announcement, we've partnered with Fractal Wealth, bringing QNT to DeFi networks and 0x project. We're connecting DeFi to the Overledger Net ecosystem, enabling universal interoperability between financial institutions and DeFi. This brings a large 0x project of ETH QNT, USD QNT, and DAI QNT to DEX's Kyber, Uniswap, Balancer, Nash, and others, and centralized exchanges have great liquidity. Users can soon use Matcha.xyz and 0x exchange to purchase QNT. And finally, with this third tweet rounding it out, provides enterprise and financial institutions who use Overledger operating system and Overledger Net access to 0x project and the underlying ecosystem. Allows OV Treasury to integrate into 0x to streamline QNT liquidity, payment channels, and use cases for OVN. Again, guys, in a day where the market is down about 3.5% overall, this project, QNT Quant Network, is up 1.5%, likely on the heels of this positive news. Positive news as well from Jeff Kerdikis and the team over at Uptrennd, at Jeff Kerdikis, tweeting the following: Uptrennd on the rise with news that a 100% APY, let me say that again, a 100% APY staking portal is coming by the end of the month. This means you'll be able to double your 1UP by simply staking. And him here retweeting box mining with this comment: crazy. Uptrennd is a success story unlike any other. Jeff Kerdikis bootstrapped this project with his own money and built a crazy huge community. I bought in earlier this year to support him, and it ended up being one of the 20 times multipliers of the year. More partnership news now to discuss with Matic Network. Easyfi Network is launching a universal layer 2 DeFi lending protocol for digital assets on Ethereum. Built on top of Compound Finance's solid code base and powered by Matic, it will offer fast and low-cost DeFi transactions and sophisticated consumer-centric financial products. You can read about the development here on medium.com. Easyfi, a layer 2 lending protocol for digital assets. Matic also tweeting the following: India's largest exchange, WazirX India, to launch an automated market maker, an AMM DeFi protocol on Matic Network. Good news. The AMM DEX will enable users to swap crypto assets and earn fees by providing liquidity. You can read more about that here with the link that's provided. And finally, guys, for today, we want to highlight the good work being done by the Ethverse project team. We highlighted this initiative, I guess, about a week ago. They were one of our hidden gems, one of our low-cap market coins. We discussed 4 overall. We discussed a little bit about Ethverse, which is kind of at the intersection of the Ethereum blockchain and Minecraft and blockchain gaming. There's some very exciting initiatives that they have up the pipeline, and they have been on fire ever since we've mentioned them, and for good reason. There's a lot happening right now. You can follow at Ethverse here on Twitter. Wondering how Ethverse will look like? Well, here's a little teaser of our first city, Vega, with 56 plots, a shopping complex, office spaces, and much, much more to come. Perhaps a more in-depth video is required to really explain what this project is all about, but they have very lofty ambitions, and they have a very interesting vision as well. One thing is for certain, this project has been on fire ever since we mentioned it. The performance has been pretty good, and maybe that's a function of the fact that some of you guys have checked it out or been turned on to it for one reason or another. You can check out their website here for more information about what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish. Again, the intersection, I would say, of Minecraft, which I'm not particularly familiar with, but it's an unbelievable global phenomenon with 200 million copies sold of that game. So Minecraft, you're also talking about the world of Ethereum blockchain and kind of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Check out the website, guys. We'll link to this in the description below. And if this continues to be a rising star, I think perhaps it'll warrant its own dedicated video. So let us know your thoughts about that in the comments, guys, as always. But that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you guys enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this hump day. Have a great midweek, everybody. Stay safe out there, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.